singing, speech, dance, acrobat, and acting. So, on the stage, Chinese opera also made up by two groups of people, and one's performers and one's orchestra. So today, you're lucky, you have a live music along the singings. So first of all, I will introduce the orchestra. Chinese opera is quite different from the Western style orchestra. So we also have all sort of instruments, named the same, but it's kind of different. So the first one I'd like to introduce is our drummer, and Mr. Ye. He plays drum, which he also functions as a conductor on stage. He conducts the whole performance, including the orchestra and coordinates with singers. Then the second one is Chinese violin. It's the first violin. It's Isaac here. And we should have second violin, but we don't have that, second violin today. Then here we have Chinese horn guitar, Miss Ting Chen. And we have Chinese cello. Looks like cello, but it's wrong. It's not oval shape. It's thin. And we have a small bomb. Here's metal and Mr. He. So today we're going to have two pieces of Chinese opera scenes. Here, one special thing I'd like to introduce to you is the family sheet. Today, our performers in the Chinese violin, there are three generations of the same family. We are going to have the grandfather singing and daughter, and this is the grandson. So three generations. It's not easy to have the young generation to learn Chinese opera in the United States. Another very different and important characteristics of Chinese opera is the elegant and beautiful costume and also beautiful makeup. Because today, we will have a very short piece, the actor and actress will not do makeup and will not dress up with Chinese opera costumes. So I have some poster here to show you. So this is how we sing on stage. So do you recognize this lady? That's me. That's me on stage. Do I look like her? No. And this is another one. And you are going to listen this singing today, but will not dress up in the costume. So that's also me. Thank you. And this is another one, the lady general. This is not me. But you can see, and on stage we wear layers costumes. We have layers makeup too. In general, the makeup and the costume all together takes more than 2 hours. That's why we have to do that today. So first of all, let's welcome the Mr. Xi and all his member in the family to perform typical Chinese opera. Is a fake in the middle role called the old man's role. He's going to sing a piece called Shi Jie Ting. By the way, Chinese opera always tells historical story of China. So Mr. Xi is going to sing a very well-known story that happens about 1800 years ago in the Three Kingdoms period. So the Zhuge Liang, who is a army director, I would say, he was not in the combat, but he is very smart. He has a long strategy. So one day he ordered his general to fight with their enemy, and with his strategy. However, the general thought that was not necessary. So the general fought on his own way. Of course, lost the battle. That reached their own kingdom in the dangerous. So after learning the fact, Zhuge Liang was very sad. That's another very important thing that Chinese opera should do. When they sing, they also express their feelings. So let's welcome Mr. Xie. admire him because he practices Chinese opera every day, which is very good for his health. So you gave a guess how old he is. Anyone? What did you say? 89. Very close. He's almost 87. So he still can, act as young people. He can sing on the stage too. He drives everywhere. I guess 80% is due to the Chinese opera. So now, the next piece is going to be the typical ladies singing called Farewell My Lady. So if you have seen the picture here, the story tells about, so the story was about 2,000 years ago. A general who was extremely brave and good, but he lost the battle again, and he was surrounded by his enemy. So he was so upset after he came back from the battlefield. He said, I don't know what I'm going to do. Then his wife, and feel very disappointed, upset too, but she tried to encourage him to be strong, back. So the next thing is the lady try to express her feeling. And another thing is in Chinese opera, some of the character has a painted face. I don't know if you can see closely. A man behind the lady, that's the general. So that's a typical role with a painted face. Later on, you can ask Mrs. Tom to go around and show you. You can see the face hint. Look like he was crying. So that's the art of a Chinese opera. So now let's welcome Mrs. Sarah Shin to sing Farewell My Lady. concludes our program for today, Chinese opera. First of all, let's give a big applause to our orchestra. Thank you for Mr. Xie and Mr. Xie and Isaac Dada. So does he look like me? Yes or no? Yes, he's my son. Thank you, thank you. Okay. That's the whole family. And also we're missing another member who stays there taking picture. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, May, for the wonderful introduction, and thanks again for Xie Sister